Final point I say to you with regards to Salah, I don't know if I'll get this chance. Many times I've said, I will say it, maybe I won't. But the miracle of Allah, one of the examples I will share with you, just as a social observation. I had a friend of mine who went to Hajj with me, and he works in the Marines, US Marines. He's actually a director who works in a department that teaches the military how to form straight lines and, move in motion, etc., etc. He's a very good brother. So we went to Hajj together, and he made one incredible observation. He says, what I see is nothing short of a miracle. I said, what do you see? We were in Medina, and the Salah time was getting ready, and people were filing into the mosque of the Prophet by the thousands and the thousands and the thousands. And we were standing outside. It was so full out on the streets, way, way out past Jannat al-Baqi. It was really, really packed. And he was saying, I can't believe this. I said, what are you seeing? He said, in the military, in the US Marines, as you know, is the elite, the cream of the crop in the armed forces of the United States. He says, we can never get 100 men to do what these guys are doing. He said, just with that motion of knowing that the adhan is coming, this humankind, which is mostly lay, has no concept of military motion and movement, which we are experts in, yet there is some innate training given to these Muslims that without any understanding, it's a natural gravitation that they form a perfect line facing the Kaaba. He says, I don't know how this happens, but my vision of this is absolutely, it's mesmerized to see the miracle of what our Holy Prophet brought, that he took these average creatures and he made them move in a direction that we military men would dream to have, even on a 10% scale. That you find Muslims lining up by the millions, forming that file, line by line, without even knowing each other, shoulder to shoulder, everybody knows it's prayer time. That's a miracle of Allah. That's a miracle that our Prophet brought in this world. That he says, look at this, that the world 24/7 does not stop doing their prayers. It starts in Indonesia, the first adhan, and it continuously, the adhan, every minute, every second around the world, the adhan is continuous 24 hours a day. If you watch the rotation of the earth and the prayer timings and the way Allah has separated Maghrib, Isha, Fajr, Dhuhr, and Asr, you will find the prayer timings are 24 hours a day.